This is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and I just wanted to go through my Buck Strider collection. Because I've been collecting knives and dealing with all this crap for probably a lot longer than most people would understand. Because before the internet, before all this stuff, before high speed, before video, before YouTube, before all this crap, this is the stuff, that I was exposed to. So, I'll just go through a few different things real quick. Of course, people have seen the Buck Tyranny, man. It's like, dude, man. This has like plastic scales, dude. And those are not G10. Those are pinned, not screwed. But an ATS 34, which is basically a 154 cm blade with heat treat. Now, this one has really good lockup. Awesome, man. This is before I cared about lockup. This one doesn't. Lockup's very late. You know what I mean, man? It's very late, dude. Very thin liners, The Buck Tyranny. Both of these, of course, have ATS 34, which is 154 cm. In American steel, these are Japanese steel, Rock and roll, man. Polishes really well, though. You know what I mean, man. Polishes really well. And then, of course, we went into other bucks. That's that there big Buck Strider, boy, gonna get her done. Hee boy. Tip up care, man. You notice there's screws here? It has screws, actually, on both sides. All these do, actually. That's one of the things. It screws on both sides, because you want them threads, man, getting nothing on them. And this was the Tonto shape, and this is my favorite shape for work, this, there, the other. Got that there, man, gonna choke up on him, man. Got that there jimping bowl. Jimping actually works. Much thicker liners, And of course, we got a standard, blade, man. It's not like, yeah, man, that blade's got a name, but hell, man, right now. And you got to lock up this, there, the other. Funniest thing is, man, the one that I carried all the time, and this is going to sound foolish, but this is the one that I actually carried, was, boom, a little Tonto blade with them there, that there right there, man. I really like it. G10 handles, of course. All these have G10. These three right here have G10. And, of course, it has the same screws there, which today it would be quaint. Oh, my God. They sent screws for both sides. Why the hell would I need two sets of screws? And, of course, it's got pretty good lockup. It's probably a little late, this, there, the other, Foster bronze bushings on all of these. Even the Tyrannies, which I think I paid $50 for. And this one right here. This is going to be my retro cool EDC, because it's got late lockup. So I'm going to continue flicking it and let that lockup, man, kind of wear in, man. We're going to send it to Buck, see what they're going to do. These are discontinued knives. It just can't be done. Here's another Buck Strider. Now, this is the one, I guess the first Buck Strider I ever bought came with them there retro cool, man, Sheaths, which made in that there US of A, and you could put it on this, there, the other, and see what I mean? It works. And it worked in a duty belt really well because it had Velcro on the inside. And this was actually why I started carrying these knives, was actually because of this one, and started using these knives, this, there, the other. And you can sit there and argue about, it doesn't have a long enough piece of fabric in order to disengage that, or this, there, or the other. But at the time, this was the way it was. And I probably didn't pay much for this. Probably got this somewhere, somewhere. And, Of course, this one, you know, as I said, it does not have enough fabric, but isn't it cool to look back and go, this is where I came from. This is ATS 34, a big slab of it, full flat ground, good jimping on the back of it. This is where I learned not to ever grab a knife like that, like this. You could choke up on it though, and see how that just, your finger just folds in here, and you could actually use it. I didn't wind up using this knife all that much. Of course, it's got a G10 right there, G10. It's G10, man. We're putting G10 in our sheaths. We're just crazy like that. It has the damn Kydex, and then wrapped in material with pocket, made in the USA, all that shit. Really cool knife. Anyway, this is the way it works, man. This is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and I just want to show you kind of where my tactical knife collecting really started. And it was with these simple Buck Striders. And this one I actually carried all of the time. And you see it looks really, really good because I'm really not that hard on my knives. You'll get some polish, you'll get some this, there, the other, you'll get some all kinds of crap, but in the end of the day, really, I'm just not that hard on my knives. I'm really easy. Anyway, this is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and have a good one.